This is not just another broadcast. This is Frozen Apex TV, where racing is treated like the elite competition it is, where preparation meets pressure, and where nothing that matters goes unseen. We understand the sport because we understand the drivers, the commitment it takes to be here, the discipline behind every lap, the difference between sending it hard and sending it home. That's why we don't just follow the race, we break it down, corner by corner, battle by battle, from every angle that tells the real story on the track. While others catch the moment, we capture the meaning behind it. The dive bombs that change championships, the defensive lines that define careers, the split-second decisions made at 200 miles an hour. This is coverage built for leagues that demand credibility, for drivers who expect professionalism, and for competition that deserves respect. No missed action, no wasted shots, just pure, uninterrupted racing, delivered with precision. Freeze the moment, own the apex. Welcome to Frozen Apex TV. All right, everyone, welcome back. We are here at the beautiful, well, we'll call it Atlanta. It's technically Echo Park, but welcome to Atlanta Park Speedway.
Welcome, guys. Welcome.
I am your host, Fred, joined here with Metal for the Nick Hames 31 on YouTube, 185. A nice, short, easy to say sponsorship name that we're not going to stumble on at all night long.
Nope, absolutely not. Yeah, no, it's the 581 YouTube on 31 Hames Nick.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So we'll keep an eye on him through the night as he is the sponsor. He's the one that's putting up this broadcast. But for now, we got Dawson Price looking like he might be wanting to be on the pole tonight.
Maybe. Dawson Price, if I remember right, going through my notes and everything like that, was the regular season's champion, so he's a favor coming in season 2. So gonna possibly see a great performance out of Dawson Price. So definitely someone we'll keep an eye on as well. Who else? Who are you guys rooting for? Who you guys hoping to have a good time? Who are you hoping to maybe trade a little bit of paint with the safety wall?
Yeah, everyone at home, who are you guys pulling for tonight? I have kind of a story, and we're going to cut right to him. A lot of you might recognize this as the David McCulloch number 13, but we do have a new driver in that ride. This is Russell Windsor. Russell Windsor, very familiar with the ARCA cars, especially at Atlanta, through a couple other leagues. He has a championship in a league that he just got. Well, their last season, he just picked up a a championship. And he has joined Weeknight Warriors Sim Series, looking to do the same, and he is extremely confident coming into Atlanta tonight. He's currently 8th in qualifying, and I would say he knows this track inside and out. So, going to keep an eye on the Russell Windsor machine, as I believe David McCulloch is giving up that number 13 for the season.
Yeah, no, definitely someone to be keeping an eye on. Rumor has it that Russell was here when they initially redid the asphalt, and he explained to everyone that, like, no, we need it to be banked like this. So maybe he's got a little bit of inside knowledge.
Very possibly,
track, yeah. So
yeah,
happens to know where all the dips are, where all the no spots are. So might give him a slight advantage. But we can see here everyone's calling out their favorite drivers. Basically, if it starts with a 9, you might have a fan out there, because we've got 92. Everyone's going for the 92, the 93, the 95. So it's going to be interesting to see how this race falls out here. I mean, it's not, when you have a track and its nickname comes up to be Hotlanta,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like it, there's gonna be some history behind that because when tracks have nicknames, that means there's gonna be something fantastic. Like last week, right? You had Daytona Super Speedway. What is it known for? The big one, right? It's also the World Center of Racing, but everyone knows it as the big one, right? And so we're here, Hotlanta. It's definitely known as being a very hot track. Got a very interesting like not necessarily tri-oval, but it definitely does have a straightaway on the oval, and so you do have to worry about a little bit of that line and people cutting it and stuff like that. But out here in Atlanta, it is nice, it is warm, it is muggy, it is beautiful. Everyone has been qualified. Are you guys ready for us to call it out? Do you guys want to go through that, or you guys want to cut to commercial break? We can go to commercial break. What's the commercial break's going to be today?
We the only commercial we're gonna have is just calling out Nick Hames on YouTube. So be sure to go check him out. He is the sponsor. He's the reason that we're in the booth tonight. So go give him some love if you guys don't. If you want to see some in-car camera, he said he's gonna be live on YouTube tonight. So Nick Hames 31 on YouTube. Yeah, I was gonna tune into him with qualifying, but I don't think he went out for qualifying, and he's still not gridding. So not sure if he might just be super confident, really might be what it is.
Sometimes you just got to go out there and do it. There's no need to study. Either you know it or you don't. So could have that very well mentality is that either he knows his track or this track's going to know him very quickly.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it looks like we got some Isaac Bennett fans, the number 95. Got some fans there. Let's get a camera on him if we can.
Well, we also got Van Drunen. Of course, we got the Van Drunen fans, excuse me, the Van Drunen fans out here today.
Yep.
Hoping for a good show out.
We're going to try to not botch his last name tonight so we don't have a child yelling at us again.
Yeah, no, we don't want any of the little kids yelling at us. There's nothing more terrifying than hearing a little girl scream through a TV that we are pronouncing her daddy's name wrong. So.
Yep. Got a fan of Reagan Shockley out there. We've got some Omar fans. Elite Motorsports.
72, so Tyler Jones. Someone's hoping for Tyler Jones to do pretty well today. Say it with me. Elite for the win. I don't know. Should we say it with him?
Truthfully, I think we could mention Elite Motorsports a few times tonight. They did win at Daytona, so I guess they might be a team to contend with tonight. And it looks like Nick Hames is finally on the track there in the number 31. Go check him out. Give him a follow. Nick Hames 31 on YouTube there. You can see running right up next to Russell Windsor, who hopped in the David McCulloch ride. Here we are. This is just the warm-ups. Just getting these drivers just shaking down their cars, getting used to that. Maybe hopping with some friends, getting some of the draft going. Now, I believe this is the new Atlanta, so this is a drafting track. Got a couple new overlays for y'all at home. You guys should like what we got cooking tonight. You can see Nick Hames, what gear he's in, his miles per hour. You can maybe see his RPMs if the Frozen Apex TV was not in the way. I'm not really sure if there's a way for me to change that while I'm live. I do not think so. But there's also a cool feature on this as well. If you look right at the bottom of that overlay, you can see their estimated fuel. So we're figuring roughly 48 laps per tank. And that little fuel gauge will update throughout the night as these drivers burn off more fuel and as they pit stop and fill up with some fuel. So I believe it's going to assume that every pit stop they're taking some gas. So it is a rough measure, but it is enough for us to kind of see it. It's going to matter more towards the end of the race and if this stays green for a long time. So pretty cool little box we got going on there.
Yeah, nothing more than about. By the way, I'm back. Nothing more than figure it out, and we estimate up here. Me and Fred up here, we are the most professional drivers out here. So obviously, we know how to read the telemetry. Ooh, look like we got a little saucy.
Little smash and crash there. And now, something I'm really excited to show you guys is our new starting grid.
All right, we're going to be calling it off here for Echo Park with Atlanta for the Nick Himes YouTube 185. That's it, folks. That's all you get.
let's fire it off here.
All right, starting at P1, Joey Cruz, and then you got Hunter Geyer. Moving on to row 2, you've got Matt Morrison in P3, and you got Danny Barnes in P4. Moving on to row number 3, you got Connor Price and Aiden Stevenson for P5, P6. Moving on to row 4, you got Hunter Zell and Dawson Price. And then moving on up, you got row number 5. You got Nicholas Warner and Tyler Jones making your top 10. Now we're going to talk about the back half of the field. You got, Jacob Petroski. Woo, that was a hard one.
Russell
at P11, Russell Windsor at 12. Owen Vance at P13. Noah Gross at P14. Logan Berry at 15. You got Travis Farber at P16. We got Blake Sharrow at P17 with Jackson Sibley at 18. We've got Ty Corino in 19th, and we got Kian Fry in number 20. Now you're going to move on up. Dalen Craig in number 21 and 21. Nathan Swafford, last week's winner, and P22. This got Rogan Shockley and then Isaac Bennett. Moving on down, you got Tristan Haynes and Jeffrey Bourne. And then we're going to have some Blaze Billen with some Steven Jack, right? Moving on up, we're going to have row number 15. We got Robbie Brogan and Kyle Van Drunen. Moving on up, row 16, we got Buster McCollum and Brianna Laurent. Moving on to row 17, you're going to have Aiden Cognac and Omar in P34. Then you got Assistant RC hanging out in P35 and Nick Hames, the sponsor, at 36. Then you got Cooper Ladardi and Justin C. And then taking it up in the rear, gonna be a show, Warren Appelt. There we go. Warren Appelt. That is your starting lineup, Fred. Let them know they win.
All right. Well, we've got quite a full field tonight. 38 drivers on the grid. We're packing them in here. My daughter said finally they remember how to say Dad's name. So here we go. You're going to see that pace car make the hard left-hand turn next time by. Might have had a little bit of a setup error there. So giving him an extra lap here. Got the drone cam flying around. Letting these guys tighten their belts. Get ready. Get that hand sweat just a starting. Young hitter, thank you, thank you. So, everyone in chat, if you're new here, find a favorite. If you don't got one, find a car you like and you think looks cool and follow them along. We got 120 laps at Atlanta here for the Nick Hames 31 on YouTube 185. Being led off by Joey Cruz and Hunter Geyer in the row number 1. Row number 2 made up of Matt Morrison and Danny Barnes. And row 3 is going to go to, I believe, the Price brothers. I believe they're brothers, Dawson Price and Connor Price. So Going to be pretty cool watching this all unfold. We're going to have a lot of draft in here. And I believe pace car should be pulling it in this time by. As we are excited to fire them off here at Atlanta. Pace car staying out for another lap. Not entirely sure what is going on. Might be a code brown out there. Yeah, it could be race control telling them to tighten the pack up. Not quite fully sure. But we got to get this... Got to get everything perfect before we let these guys go green. So, a little bit of fine-tuning here. We'll get them underway.
It's keeping them on their toes. That's what it's doing.
It is,
They're
absolutely.
Run them out of fuel. They're going to purposely sit here, run them out of fuel, first lap, call it a day. There you go, folks. As the pace car dives down, we're going to get going.
There he is. All right. Joey Cruz, Hunter Geyer firing us off here at Atlanta. Green, green, green. See Joey Cruz already.
It's time to watch some cars.
It's time to watch some cars, he says.
Already Joey Cruz holding the front there, trying to put on the blocks up there, trying to keep Danny hard. And Hunter Geyer, but Hunter Geyer decides, nope, it's my race. Goes up high, and he's going to hold that middle lane as they're coming around. Coming around here, finishing up turn 4, getting ready to cross that started line, and Hunter Geyer is going to be marked the leader. One lap down, folks. We got a couple more. I hope you guys...
Couple more. 120 total.
Yeah, a couple more.
Reminder, the stage point is going to be given out right around lap 60. I believe they split it in half, so right at lap 60, we will have the... not a stage break. There is no yellow, but there are points to be had, so you might see some middle-of-the-race fighting, so that way you can get that little stage points, the extra points there. Couple new fast laps. It is an absolutely awesome looking field. We 38 drivers showed up, 37 were able to actually make the grid, so awesome to see that. Hunter Geyer.
It's nice to see them staying side by side, keeping it nice and clean. Going around here as the sun is starting to set. Don't mind me too much, Fred, but I believe I slid you a note. Would you please read this note and check yes or no for me, please? And we go 3 wide. He gets into the wall. Dawson Price.
Oh, yeah.
Good recovery. Good recovery. Able to hold his own. Still maintaining 3 wide.
Metal, I believe I may have fixed the issue.
Okay. Let's take a look at last week's winner, Nathan Swafford. Folks, let me know if you are seeing us zoomed in on Nathan.
We are not seeing a zoom in on Nathan Swafford.
Well, I'm not zoomed in, but Okay, so it's not fixed, guys.
All right.
We're having a little bit of difficulties.
Yeah, pardon this. We're I just sent you the settings that I have. I believe they're correct. So for those at home, we can control a lot of the camera angles, and you know, we do a lot of the back end stuff just between myself and Metal, and we kind of share the server base, if you will, for the cameras, and everything that I can turn on and turn off, Metal can as well. And we're just having a little bit of trouble connecting his computer to my computer is all. So nothing too major. Just a little bit of a connection.
Figured it out. I figured it out.
You figured it out. Awesome.
Yeah, so if we wanted to, let's see if I can control the cameras. We're going to go ahead and look at turns 3 and 4.
That is turns 3 and 4. Beautiful.
Turn 3 and 4. Absolutely beautiful architecture, folks. This is why we race here, as we catch up with the racing team. Moving on down. Hunter Geyer maintaining fantastic position. And they're wrecking in the back. Oh, it's not what you want to see.
Wreck.
We got a major separation.
There is the big one.
Oh, man.
Wow, there was a lot of cars involved.
There was a lot of cars involved in there.
Nathan Swafford, Kean Fry, Tyler Jones, Blaze Billing, Nathan Swafford again, Warren Appel, Jeffrey Bourne, Kyle Van Drunen, Brianna Laurent, and Jeffrey Bourne, and a lot of others that have off tracks. Let's see. Let's try to diagnose this one. I think that might be the proper term, is a diagnosis.
Yes.
So we're currently watching Nathan Swafford in the 5 machine. I'm not sure if he's the one that sparked it off. He's just the first one that came up on our broadcast here. So seeing him
he was much further back. He was much further back.
Much further back. Okay, so the record.
Yeah, it was P9. It was P9.
So 28 was the one that ate it really, really hard. Connor Price. He's probably going to be in the infield care center.
Watching that 21 car get airborne.
Let's
Side note, Dylan Gregg, he's a pilot on the side.
Interesting. So here we go again. This will be, we're watching the number 28, that blue and white machine here. Seems to be the one, at least, that was heavily involved in the wreck. Not sure. Looks like he's running side by side with the 93 on the bottom. Owen Vance right behind him. Looks like Robbie Brogan in the 27 on the outside here. So looks like the 28. Oh, just sliding high, trying to make a lane. Not sure what that was about.
Did not. I don't think the spotter. I think the spotter messed it up there.
Either that was a very bad call from the spotter, or that could have been possibly connection issues with his possibly with his wheel having an issue. Yeah, but Dave and Chad, I'm wondering if you might be right.
Ooh.
But that was a lot of cars affected in that one. And
you hate to see it. It does happen. And all you can hope for is that the damage is not significant enough they could throw some 100-mile-an-hour tape on there and get you guys get them back out there. So most of the drivers look like they're able to get moving again, able to carry on, but there's going to be a lot of people in the pits. A lot of damage being assessed.
Yeah, that was a absolutely incredible wreck. There was a lot of cars involved. We're showing a lot of drivers currently in the pits right now.
It was the spotter.
It was a spotter. He's so mad he got the dang meatball. He did get the meatball. Yep, Kyle got the meatball. That stinks. That stinks so much.
One of the toughest parts about when you're sitting here racing is like, one of the biggest things is like finding your entry points, finding all your braking zones, finding your draft and stuff like that. But a major part of it that doesn't happen too often, but when it does happen, it is absolutely critical, is crash avoidance.
Yes. The 95 did squeeze through. Yes, there is an elite driver in P1. There's also another one in P6. And I believe one in P5. Look who is leading. Russell Windsor.
We were talking about this guy.
Yeah, we through another league that we work with, we have seen some exceptional talent out of the driver of this 13 machine. So definitely got to keep your eye on him. He's pretty lethal in an ARCA car, especially in Atlanta. This is, I believe, his favorite track. So very fortunate.
Pace car pulls it in. Barney, wave that flag because it's time to get racing again.
Russell Windsor with quite a jump there. No one else seemed like they wanted to go with him. Dawson Price sliding it into P2 along the bottom there. He's going to have Hunter Geyer along his outside. 2x2 looks to be all the way back. Russell Windsor got quite a good jump on that. It almost looked like an old school Delaware restart.
That did. But you can see that outside line is able to catch up. They draft up. Hunter Geyer back out in front once again. And going to possibly try to defend his spot. He's going to go down low, come back up high to get that outside line as he's fighting with Danny. Danny Barnes is trying to make a move. Danny on the inside. Got him down, but can he hold that speed, or is Hunter going to come around that outside?
One driver who
coming down the back straightaway.
One driver who was extremely lucky to sneak through that here is Isaac Bennett. He that wreck was kind of right in his wheelhouse. That 95 machine somehow slid right through it, and he fortunately is able to keep on trucking along here. He's in 8th place, currently up 16 positions, so he's definitely coming through the pack here. You see just how much these drivers have been moving.
We also got Omar. Omar Rodriguez is up 20 positions, doing fantastic. Now 21 positions.
Yeah, Omar is up into the 13th position.
That we are seeing a lot of people, a lot of movement out here. Seeing these cars this close, and we're still double wide. Lap 16 as they come up on some of their first lap traffic. The fans at home have decided to drop Kyle, and we're going to start voting. Root for the 13.
Rooting for the 13. All right. See Robbie Brogan giving the leaders plenty of space along the bottom. You can see there was some damage on that car. Very unfortunate for the Brogan machine, the number 27 there. And the yellow is out.
Yellow comes out. Dylan Gregg.
Let's see what
also showing Nolan Gross. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, and Nolan Gross showing the meatball. It's like some cars are shuffling. You can see Omar there, Nolan in the blue. We're watching Dylan Gregg in the 21.
Oh, and the Aaron car gets right. Nope, slides down. Optical illusion, folks. Don't mind me here. Let's see. Looks like he's going to try and hold that middle line. Oh,
he just gets into the back
of him.
Just into the back of Nolan Gross. Oh, hard into the wall.
I do not believe Dylan got spun Gross around. It looked like the 27 came up and maybe it had messed with the Brogan. Or no, the Brogan had messed with the Gross, because we could see here the 77 comes up and knocks Gross off his pace. Sorry, not the 27. I don't want to. I'm not saying anything to the Robbie Brogan fans out here. It was the 77. My apologies. But it looks like the 77 couldn't hold it, couldn't stick it, ends up drafting up.
Yeah, the 77
Gets
is
into no one
Steven
gross.
Jack. Yeah, looks like he missed his corner entry there, slides up, catches that left rear of Nolan Gross. And right here, just an incredibly hard hit into the wall. That's
Yeah.
where the meatball came from.
Put the spin cycle on it. And Dylan Gregg, unfortunately, was just happened to be right there. Couldn't move around.
As Robbie Brogan getting the wave around here. Isaac Bennett up 20 spots, up into P4. Tristan Haynes up into third place in the number 89 there, up 22 positions. It's incredible what some of these drivers will do. There you go. Robbie Brogan is the lucky dog. Being this is called Hot Atlanta, let's see just how hot this track might be. So it is only running about 77 degrees here. We got wind to the northeast about 4 miles an hour, partly cloudy, 64% humidity. So Hot Atlanta is more of a comfortable Atlanta tonight, I would say. Maybe a little less comfortable for the northern folk, but being in the Georgia area, this is probably pretty comfortable for y'all.
Maybe they're talking about something else. Maybe something else is hot out there, you know? Like maybe some of the cuisine is some spicy food or something.
It very well could be. I mean, I'm sure the surface of the track temperature probably is getting a little bit warmer.
Might be getting a little warm.
Yeah, we are seeing some familiar faces from last night's GT3 race, which was just down the road at Road Atlanta. So cool to have a little bit of a blend between series there, and that some of the drivers are able to run ARCA, and some of the ARCA guys are able to run GT3. So that's pretty cool that they were racing in the same area and didn't have to truck cars all around the countryside to enjoy a race on a Monday and then enjoy another race on a Tuesday.
Yeah. Bus fare is atrocious right now.
It is horrible. Seeing some penalties getting issued out here. Cooper Leardy gets an EOL, so he's got to go tail. The pace car is showing its lights are off, so we should be going green this time by, but Robbie Brogan is the lucky dog, which I think he was, and I think he got a black flag, so possibly a little bit of a scoring error. But anywho, we are back green at Atlanta. Jeffrey Bourne getting the black flag right on the start.
Hunter Dyer getting back out there in front, trying to hold that position. Going to be fighting with Matt Morrison and Tristan Hayes as they try to get back up to speed and get back into the groove.
Yeah, they fired right out. This restart looked a little bit cleaner than the last one. I mean, the last one was clean, but at least everyone's grouped together this time. Looks like a very solid pack of cars here. Everyone seems to be drafting together, and at least in the front pack, pretty well. The back half is a little sore subject at the moment. See the 89 of Tristan Hayes. The gold on that car just a shimmering under the lights. Looks pretty. Number 4, Logan Murray on the outside, heading towards the wall, trying to make the pass. Trying to make it stick. That outside speed often shows here at Atlanta. See Omar Rodriguez here. He's making his way up 26 positions. He's up to 8th, now 7th. Right there behind Russell Windsor in the 13 machine. Got Blaze Billing in tow. Travis Farmer right behind him.
It's quite impressive drone work we've got going, to find out, as a 9-year-old. 9-year-old's one that's running this.
Yeah. These kids just know the technology inside and out nowadays. And, you hand them something with a controller, they just instantly know. So we just hired some local 9-year-old we found in the grandstands to throw the drone up. And, we run it a little bit here and there. Once the batteries die, we have it safely landed on the infield. We throw it on the charger, then we'll throw it up a little bit later. So, incredible. 9-year-old doing all of this.
Yeah.
Just for a popsicle.
Absolute.
Popsicle and a cold can of Coca-Cola. Isaac Bennett getting some good screen time as he's battling side by side with Omar Rodriguez for 4th place, but looks like that outside lane might be coming into itself right here. As Isaac's getting a good drive. Whoa!
Oh, we are 4 wide.
They
quickly check up and go back down to 2.
Wow.
But man, Hunter Geyer really wanted that position.
That was quite a move.
I believe they're going to say bold strategy, Cotton.
That was definitely a bold strategy. Matt Morrison still leading us. Russell Windsor in tow with Omar right behind him. Logan Murray currently scored 4th, Blaze Billing 5th, and Isaac Bennett is going to be 6th with Travis Farmer, Owen Vance, Hunter Azell, Danny Barnes. Currently your top 10.
Where's want to just take a look? Oh, and we got a caution coming
out. Possibly Aiden
got
Koenig.
A bunch of people off track. A couple people crashed, showing Danny Barnes, Brianna Larrett, Owen Vance, Tristan Hayes. Lots of cars.
Little bit of a mess on the front stretch. Let's go back, take a look, see what happened. Get our point of view on this here. So 48 of Owen Vance was involved with this on the outside. Danny Barnes looks just like a little mishap, a 3 wide, little bit of miscommunication. You can see Owen Vance doing his best to save that Aaron's Toyota. Unable to, goes down onto the bottom, collects in with the 89, the 54, the 12. Just a pile of scrap metal in the middle of the track right there, right in front of everybody.
And it just, if we just back it up just a little bit, we back it up just a smidge. And group photo.
Yeah, right?
They all decided in mid-race, they're like, hey, let's get together for a group photo. Well, where you want to do it at? Let's do it down the front straightaway.
Yeah, so very unfortunate for the drivers involved. Again, it looks like that would have been Danny Barnes, Brianna Laurent, Owen Vance, Tristan Haynes. Definitely involved with that, plus a couple others that were just kind of a grazing blow. So unfortunate to see that happen. But it looks like it's going to be leaving Blaze Billing as your leader here, which, with everyone pitting...
Blaze! You got to say it right. It's Blaze Billing.
So about half a tank of fuel, so not doing too bad here. About
not
30,
doing too bad.
Should be live about 30 laps in. So into this yellow, we can take a quick look at the current point standings after Daytona. You can see Nathan Swafford's leading with 61 points. Kean Fry, 12 points behind with 49. Then Matt Morrison, Hunter Geyer, Dawson Price, Owen Vance, Aiden Stevens, Nolan Gross, Jacob Petrowski, and Blaze Billing, your race leader. So he's definitely...
Blaze Billing.
Blaze is going to want to keep that 96 up in the front, try to maintain that. He'll get a big jump in points if he's able to keep that in the front for the rest of this race.
Oh, absolutely. Especially since if he can keep it up during lap 60, he'll get some stage points from there, which will help boost him up. And then if he gets a win here as well, that'll really push him up into the standings. So it's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out with that number 96. Up 26 positions, but not the hard charger. Currently, hard charger award may be going to this man, Omar Rodriguez. Trying to figure out what that paint scheme is. I thought Omar was running around with gold rims. What happened to the gold rims?
You called him out about it. Although I think his rims are still gold.
Okay, yeah, there's still a little gold there. I was about to say, it's like you can't throw those things away.
He's in the JBL machine tonight, made to be.
But he still has the Bluey. You can see Bluey still right there by the rear tire.
Yep, Bluey's still on the rear tire.
As they're getting ready to come up here, you can hear them all fire it up. The pace car pulls it in. We're going to go green for the fourth time tonight. Blaze Billy's going to take it out with Travis Farmer. As they go and they start the drag step down, Blaze gets a good start, but Travis is here to answer as they come into turn one. Blaze Billy holding down that bottom line. Matt Morrison is going to follow along with it. Travis Farmer starts to back off, and he's going to get that momentum and kind of catch back up. Get Blaze Billy, hold him off here. Blaze Billy goes up for the block. Blaze Billy holding him on the outside. Travis Farmer can be seen in the window throwing up fingers and hand signs. Travis Farmer not upset about this, and Blaze is just blazing by. Blaze trying to hold that line. Can he get it up here to the starting line? He does not. He gives up to Travis. Oh, that was a drag race that he blew it. He blew it. But there's still plenty of race he got left, folks. Don't worry about this. So
now we have one of the elite drivers here has driven his way up to the front. I believe this is the closest he's been to the front so far this race. Is Hunter Azell here running third in that number 19 Good Wrench car.
And he almost took it 3 wide. Decides to do the same thing and keep it 2 wide. Pulls him behind Travis Farmer. Travis Farmer and Blaze Billing still continuing to duke it out here as they're going to continue to drag strip. Blaze Billing this time is going to stay down below. He's not going to put on the block. As Blaze Billing takes that inside line. It is the shorter line, but however, the high side line is the fastest lane here at Hotlanta.
Now, I want to make a note. Along that outside lane, you've got Matt Morrison, Travis Farmer, Omar Rodriguez, Russell Windsor, and Owen Vance are all part of Elite Motorsports. So you've got quite a team trying to draft their way through this pack, and that's going to be quite a force to be reckoned with. If they can all link up together as Owen Vance is up into the wall, able to get it off the wall.
It looks like he's doing fine. We might have to radio down into Owen and be like, "Hey, this ain't Daytona. You don't want stripes here. Keep it off the wall, sir." As Travis Farmer's definitely got the slingshot engaged. Hunter Zeal runs with him, and they dive down low. They put the block on Blaze. That's going to give Russell Windsor the possibility to make it on the outside as he's trying to maintain that high side line as Travis Farmer and Hunter Zill continuing to put the block on that 96. Say it again. All right. Travis Farmer is so far out there that Hunter Azil came along with him, and they put down the block on Blaze Billing, and I can't remember everything I said, but there you go, DMR. I said it again. Hunter Azil and Travis Farmer trading positions. They're not trading paint. I mean, that would be a lot more interesting to trade paint. Oh! Whoa, that was a close one. The spotter was all out. That spotter had a telescope on that one, telling him, like, yeah, you're good, man. You got him by 2 centimeters. Go ahead and go down. Oh, no, we can just see the 93. the 95. What are the 90s?
Oh,
The
Isaac.
95.
Oh,
The
hard
44.
hit from
Oh,
Aiden
man.
Stevens, but hard
There's
hit.
other ways. There's other ways to congratulate people. Have you ever heard of a little slap on the butt? Like you don't need to blow in there that hard, man.
Let's take a look and see what happened here with the 95. That looked like it was a hard hit. We had a lot of fans in chat here. Oh, Isaac hard into that outside wall. Collecting,
and
I believe
who's
that
with
was
that? Is
the
that
89? I think that's the 89.
It looks like 88.
It is the 88.
Hunter Geyer.
Hunter Geyer, who was leading a lot of this race. They come together. The 44 and the 6 also join them there. Hate to see that. Jeffrey Bourne.
And the
involved as
44.
well. And Aiden
the
Stevens.
44. Oh, the 44 got lifted in the air by the 74.
But Nick Haynes on the bottom, race sponsor in the 31, somehow avoiding all of this mess.
He's sitting down there. He's got the training wheels on. He's sitting there. He's like, yeah. He's just all these guys just baby shark, doo 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 doo, baby shark. Like he's just got that going in his mind, keeping him sane as he makes a good clean. He gets out of there, no scrapes.
And we're going to grab Nick Haynes real quick for a little bit of an interview here under this yellow. Let's see if we can get him. Nick, it's Fred and Metal up in the booth. You got a copy on us.
Yeah, I got you.
Your underwear is still the right color after that one?
I should have changed it about 3 wrecks ago, I think. I've found myself in that situation like 3 times tonight already. So.
Yeah.
You've been pretty close. You might want to get a sponsor and get picked up by Puma. So Puma shorts, they make a great line of underwear. So they're really good at hiding those stains.
It's been.
Oh, good.
It's been interesting. It's definitely blocking up the whole track whenever something happens. So
yeah, that's something. It's as a driver, you can't necessarily predict where it's going to go because they kind of just ball up in the middle, and it's sometimes high, sometimes low. So you just got to commit and go with it. And you went low this time, and fortunately, that was the right call. We just watched the wreck back again, and we were like, well, he was able to get around it, but that was really close.
Really close. So
yeah, we're working on some damage from earlier in the race, but we're still in it, so we'll be good.
Yeah, we see you working on it there. So we'll get you back to your team here, and we just wanted to pull you up in the booth and tell you good job on the accident avoidance there.
I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, for sure. All right, that was Nick Haynes, the sponsor for tonight. Here he is.
You gotta have big boy money if you want to throw on a sponsor. So,
and one thing, and we gotta comment. There is an elephant in the room, and it's something actually as big as an elephant. Is take a look at that mustache.
Oh man! I thought you were about to start describing my personality and my physical features to the crowd here. I was like, man, Fred, come on.
No, we are looking at Nick Haynes' mustache. That thing is a work of art. That is a beautiful mustache.
That looks like one hell of a flavor saver.
Absolutely. We're going to keep an eye on him. He's up 16 spots. He started 36. He's up to 20th right now.
He does. I have to agree with the fans. He does look a little bit like the Pringles man.
Should be sponsored
Looks
by
a little
Pringles.
bit like the Pringles.
Oh, man. So how about a top 5 of Elite Motorsports here? Matt Morrison, Hunter Azell, Travis Farmer, Omar Rodriguez, Russell Windsor are your top 5 right now. Firing us off as we're 20 laps away from the halfway point.
That it is. I mean, we are getting ready to close to finish up on this stage 1. Get some points out there. It's been some interesting racing. Lots of rubbing happening. Lots of bumps. And it's difficult on this type of track when you're sitting here trying to draft. But here we go. Barney throws out the green flag. And they come up to the restart zone.
We are back live at Atlanta. Number 19, Hunter Azell fires us off. Kean Fry gets a black flag, and we immediately went yellow.
We immediately have a yellow. We've got a Jackson Sibley
Went off track. Let's take a look here.
Oh, there was a big pile
big
up.
stack
Looks like
up.
someone. Oh, that's unfortunate. It looked like almost someone missed their shift, went to slam down on the clutch and accidentally hit the brake. Caused a stack up, and he ended up spinning it out. Hopefully he doesn't have too much damage out there as we get all lined back up again, and we're going to try and fire him off one more time.
Yeah, shout out to Jackson's sponsor, Ghost Energy. I'm a big fan personally myself. I drink a lot of Ghost Energy. So here we are, Hunter Zell up 5 spots. I thought he was leading, but maybe Matt Morrison got around him before that yellow came out.
Very, very well could have.
That or it's just that Matt Morrison.
It's just almost as if like we had a tool to find out what happened when the caution came out. But I wish we had that tool. It looks like Hunter Zeal's going to be giving that spot back. Oh, and he does a little bit of a kiss. Smooches. It's all fun and games when you're sitting there with your teammates, but you also don't want to beat your cars up too bad. You need to make sure that they can make it all the way through the race.
So another driver I want to kind of mention here is Logan Murray. He is a teammate of Nick Hames there on LCD Motorsports. Currently not updated on his SDK file, but you can see it written on the side of the car now. This LCD team, they fell a little short last season in the team championship. They did a driver swap, which I believe is picking up Nick Hames, who was the Rookie of the Year last year. And is Nick going to be the answer to them competing with some of the best out there for a team championship? It's going to be interesting following along with Logan Murray. Cooper Leardy is also on the team. He's currently in the pits right now, I believe, fixing some damage. Nick Hames, we just talked to, tonight's sponsor.
Yeah, right. Someone I want to take a quick shout out to, Nathan Swafford, last week's winner, doing pretty good in that Mustang. Just kind of creeping around. He's just outside the top 10. Maybe he's waiting for that shark move. He just wants to hang back and waits for everyone else to make the mistakes. So definitely I'll be keeping an eye on Nathan Swafford.
Yeah,
and that's sure. Not because he has a Ford. It has nothing to do with it.
I believe he's another member of this Elite Motorsports, what's turning into be an absolute powerhouse. But back to the LCD, I would also touch on Dawson Price as well, but he's also in the pits dealing with some damage. So unfortunate run on their team tonight, but not the end of the days. The season's just getting going, so hopefully that LCD Motorsports team can work out some of the kinks here, maybe get a little bit better luck if that's what they need, and hopefully we'll be interviewing some of them drivers as the season progresses. See, some penalties are being issued out. We're getting everything kind of squared away. Race control is working their butts off right now. A little bit of a headache of a race this early. 5 cautions, not quite halfway over yet. So hopefully everyone can just kind of settle on in, settle down, and stop being just so jumpy. Work together, get yourself up to speed, then start making your moves. And the 93, Reagan Shockley up towards the front.
I have a problem with that statement because the fans don't want to see that. The fans want to see some racing as we're getting ready to go green once again.
Metal is fired up for Hotlanta. Hunter Zell, Omar Rodriguez.
I think there's just something in the water.
There we go.
I think there's something in the water.
Maybe Maybe some of that good Georgia peach tea you were drinking earlier.
That possibly, very well could be. Hunter Zell's out here racing it down. Omar and Matt Morrison, Travis Farmer, Soul falls down a little bit. Logan Murray moves up. Logan Murray's swapping spit back and forth with Logan Murray. Russell Windsor, last year, I believe, you said he was a last year champion for the ARCA East or the ARCA West?
So we got Hunter Zell currently fighting for the lead right here, and he's through all of last year, he showed a ton of speed, showing just absolute, dominating amount of speed during the race. Leads multiple laps almost every race, and is he going to be able to capitalize and actually bring home a win? I'm not sure.
Hey, very well could be. Very well.
Yeah.
Hunter Zell looking strong out there. Elite Motorsports leading the way out here. We do have an imposter, that number 4, Logan Murray, hanging out. All of Elite Motorsports keep looking over their shoulder like, wait, who's that? That's not one of us.
Yeah, you're not my drafted partner.
What are you doing? Get out of here. Get away from us.
Logan
Sitting
Murray.
there trying to get out the spray bottle and just spray and just shoot. Go away. Logan Murray pushing hard.
Logan Murray trying to make them moves for the LCD Motorsports team, as you can see.
Owen Vance puts it 3 wide.
Owen Vance taking the high side around. That's going to put Logan Murray in the middle. It's going to get a push from Danny Barnes.
Still maintaining that third line. Trying to see if anyone else is going to go up there with them. He's shaking. He's getting nervous. Logan doesn't like all these people around him.
Can't say as I blame him. He's not necessarily in a favorable spot, and he's able to tuck it in on the bottom.
Finds a spot, pulls the sheets over his heads. It's just, whew. Man, that was a close one.
We were on the edge of our seat for that one. See the 72 of Tyler Jones here in that National Debt Relief Toyota. Big Joe Gibbs fan there, running inside row 3.
Still maintaining 2 wide as they're coming around. Getting ready to come up to the front. Going across that line. And you gets a little bit under the end of the wall. Not Logan Price. I don't know why I said that. Hunter Geyer. he gets his Daytona stripes. Or his Atlanta stripes. Man, I am all over the place tonight. We're at Atlanta, not Daytona.
Metal's all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
I'm all hopped up on Mountain Dew. Yeah, man, woo. It's just exciting. It's an exciting race to see this close pack racing.
Yes, and we got only 8 laps left until we determine who is winning some stage points here.
And with that, we should start to see some people start making some, probably start getting a little bit more aggressive, try and grab that. Metal needs it now.
Dave, you're not wrong. Metal's like, I hope
you're
I'm
not wrong. You're not wrong.
He had a sleepless night last night. Don't ask what he was thinking about. That's not appropriate for the stream.
That's not appropriate for the stream. That's right. Oh, Owen Vance.
Owen Vance is
not
afraid of much, and one thing he's not afraid of is that wall. He likes to run that high side, try to get that pass around the outside.
You know, it makes me wonder if he likes if Ross Chastain is his like idol.
Oh yeah, like
like hey, I've seen Ross Chastain do this.
Yep,
he could ride the wall for a little bit. As it looks like he might be calming down here a little bit as they're getting ready. 6 laps left for stage 1. Hunter Zell and Matt Morrison holding the whole pack up, side by side. They still got plenty of fuel. We estimate that they still have half a tank in there, so they shouldn't be have to worry about fuel for that much, for a while at least. Really, it's just got to make sure you hold these tires really well. Make sure that you don't bump into people and hold your line.
Yeah, we're on a decent.
And you got to worry because you look in your rearview mirror and you're just seeing cars going left and right, and they're bobbing and weaving and just going all over the place.
Whoa, and there they go.
And we get... Oh, man. Unfortunate for Ty Carino.
Man, Ty Carino.
Gets in there.
Oh, there might be more.
Oh, no, and they go. And they get up into the track. Oh, unfortunate.
Man.
Too fast. No way to get around it. Oh, that was not what you want to see.
Ty Carino is now eating a plate of meatballs after this one. Let's take a look at what happened as he's running side by side with what looked to be Owen Vance. We're watching that 62 machine, the white, the Shinedown there. Shinedown machine.
He sees the Arizona T. He's like, man, I'm a little thirsty.
Going to the inside of Reagan Shockley.
And he gets right there. He get too close.
Oh,
he saw something.
Around
gets
goes
in the corner,
Reagan.
Spins him around. 96 gets to the 62 real hard. The 102 gives a light little tap. And he goes up and finds the wall, gets gobbled up. And one thing to note, Hunter Geyer, he just went through all of that, not a scratch or even a whiff.
Wow.
It was like watching Days of Thunder going through the smoke cloud.
So he thought the wreck was done.
And then...
And I believe that was that Dawson Price?
58. 58 got into him.
Joey Cruz was right there with the 44. Hayden Stevens on the outside. I don't know if he's going to be part of this. Nope, he's able to get it checked up. 95. And it looked like Nick Hames survived another one. Let's just take a look here. He's been through, I think, every wreck tonight.
Gets a little loose
there.
Little
drift on the top, drives it to the bottom,
but
pulls through.
Nice. It was nice. That little bit of that slip did give him the perfect exit angle, and was able to get out of there.
Yep, so Nick Hames going to be working with, I believe, Fruit of the Loom or Hanes Underwear.
I already told you, great sponsor. Puma Pants.
Puma Pants.
Puma Pants. Great briefs and boxers. They also have lady shorts out there for the men who like to feel the wind on their legs. They make a great product line. Puma Pants.
I like wind on my on my thighs.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
It is a nice feeling. It's a nice feeling.
Sometimes, yeah.
Not when it's like blizzard outside.
No.
Then you really don't want to feel it on your legs.
I don't want to feel wind at all, anywhere.
So as they get up here, they're getting ready to come around a couple more times. I believe they will have... let's see, the lights are out, so they're going to have 2 laps for Dash. Dashing it for stage 1 points. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the top 10 get points for staging.
Yes. Hey, Kellyanne, I'm sponsoring Texas and offering a free paint scheme for the winner. That's awesome.
Oh, nice.
That is awesome. Texas, I believe, is next week, is it?
Let me pull up the calendar. Let me take a look. Let's see here. It's a very busy calendar. I don't. Ooh. Next week we've got Texas, the Lone Star.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
Everything's bigger, including the tires.
To those at home, I do have an actual announcement to make. We do have storms rolling through the beautiful upstate New York area where I am located. So we're going to do our best to keep everything going, but this is just a heads up as my phone just alerted me that we have some lightning in the area. So it's not going to affect the race at all, and I'm hoping it doesn't affect the broadcast, but we're going to give her hell and try to keep the power on because we got some storms that are about to be rolling through here at any time. But we
And
are
away they go again.
back green.
You know, when you say that, I don't know why when you say the back green, it makes me think that, like, I'm pretty sure you're not a golfer, Fred.
Yeah, I am, but
Yeah.
Oh no,
Omar, he got into.
Did he save that?
That is fantastic because he's still at speed.
How?
Let's
There
see
is
here.
no way that Omar saved that race car.
Omar,
Oh
looks
my
like
Lord.
Owen Vance goes 3 wide.
Just teammates being 3 wide with each other.
Meet in the middle. Omar gets into the 9, goes down, gets a nice little love tap, and straightens her out.
Oh,
and he saves it.
Tyler Jones.
Unfortunately,
oh no,
Tyler Jones was not nearly as lucky.
Hard hit. And are there more cars involved? It makes you wonder. Hopefully not. Looks like everyone's able to get around Tyler Jones there. But my oh my, we gotta get another look at this here. All right, we're gonna go right along with Omar, right where he's starting to get turned. You can see this. He's looking straight at the wall. Hovers the apron.
The lights.
Somehow
grabs it.
It's like the hand of a god come down and corrected that car for him because he was looking straight at that wall. How fast was he going, do you think?
More than 40 miles an hour.
Yeah, this is current right now, so I guess that doesn't necessarily tell us.
Doesn't help us out.
He's at race speed.
But yeah, so great recovery from Omar. Might be looking for a sponsor as well. What kind of sponsor did we go for him?
For Omar?
Yeah.
He's got the JBL sponsorship.
Well, I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to say is like I'm trying to think of a sponsor that would cover, when you have a great save like that. We gotta think of a good sponsor for having such a great save like that.
72 only has 33 seconds of damage. Well, that's good news. Robbie Brogan, absolutely, brother. Hard start to the season for sure. Just happy to be in 2 competitive series with good people, and it is both leagues that you're in. It's a great group of competitors. Everyone's extremely passionate about what they do. But yeah, a couple tough goes the last few weeks for you.
As they are going to be lining them up here pretty soon. Once the lights go out, they'll double them up.
And right here, we're about to see Hunter Ezell is going to win the stage.
Hunter Ezell won the stage. So, what is going through your mind when you survive a crash, nearly losing the control of your car, get control back, and get back up in the front? What's going through your mind during this?
Usually, it is a long, stringed out series of cuss words that I probably shouldn't say on stream.
Okay, all right, that's fair. That's fair.
And no, usually something
along
the lines of oh crap, good save, oh crap, nope, save it, oh, save it, oh, got it, oh crap, nope, oh, okay, there we go, we're good.
There we go, and we're good. One thing that though I would look at it right is that if you were involved with that and you may have made an accident or maybe intentionally you dumped someone. To see them sitting in front of you kind of demoralizing. Like, ooh, man.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of like, if it was an accident, you're just like, do you stay clear? Are you worried about retribution? One driver that I've been telling folks to watch for, Nathan Swafford, is up to P3.
That he is.
Hunter Zell got a good jump on that. Owen Vance following along with him with Nathan Swafford. Looks like Omar had a little bit late start there. Jump on Logan Murray following along with him as they go single file almost for the first time of the night. The lead cars go single file. As we can see, Owen Vance makes a run for it, trying to get in front, and he does. Owen Vance now leading. Can he hold on to that lead?
Yeah, and if we're thinking of Owen Vance, remember Daytona last week led a ton of that race. He was out front for a whole bunch through the pit rotations, fought his way back to the front. Then unfortunately, with 8 laps to go, I believe Aiden Stevens got into the back of him there, and that ended that night for the 48 machine. So he's back here with a little bit of redemption, a little bit of extra want, trying to prove that he can do it here, at least at Atlanta. He's got a lot of drafting partners up there. A lot of teammate to help, so we're over the halfway point, so we just got to keep this 48 in the front if he's going to want to win this.
That's all that matters. It doesn't matter. There's only one lap that matters, Fred, when you're racing.
Yep, and that's the last one.
That's the last lap. Doesn't matter what you did all the laps before.
I mean, the stage lap is kind of important. That's some extra points, but not as important as the end, the extra.
That is true. You're not going to get a purse winning a stage.
Right. Right. Isaac Bennett back here in 19th.
Just missed it, but it looked like Danny Barnes got up into the wall a little bit before we cut over.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, all right.
No, it wasn't Danny Barnes. My mistake. It was Aiden Stevens. Aiden Stevens was the one that got up in the wall a little bit. As you can see, the paint is missing on the right side of that car.
It's going to be interesting. Aiden is a very good driver. We saw him up front as he is pulling her into the pits. We're just diving her real low there. Not really sure what the move was, but just gave up a lot of positions.
He may not have it. He may be wanting to let everyone go by as he's trying to prepare for pit entry.
That very well could be.
Owen Vance still leading it out here. Waiting to see Hunter Zell. What's Hunter going to do? Got Nathan Swafford hanging out in P3. Omar in P4 and Logan Murray in P5.
Buster Malcolm pulls her into the pits under green. And if this stays green, we might see some green flag pit stops.
Maybe. It might very well be. It's a lot easier to pull into the pit lane when you're under a caution. I don't know if you know what the reason behind that is, but turns out when you're under caution, you're going a lot slower. It's a lot easier to get into the pits.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Timing your braking point without locking up your brakes, that's a very tricky thing to do.
That it is. That it is. As we're sitting here, less than 50 laps to go out here at Atlanta. Owen Vance maintaining his lead. Got a decent gap. It's going to be difficult to catch that driver. As P1 and P2 are starting to make their move, and they're starting to pull away.
They are linked up together. Owen Vance, Hunter Azell, Nathan Swafford, Omar Rodriguez. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Elite Motorsports. Don't count them out yet, though. You got Logan Murray there for LCD Motorsports as well.
You can see that the drivers have a lot of patience here. That look like they've found their groove, and they're just kind of holding that groove until the end of the race.
Right. I want to mention another team we haven't really talked about is the one for Hunter Geyer, D2D Motorsports. They're having a pretty exceptional race, I would say. You've got Hunter Geyer currently running in 5th. You're going to have Tristan Haynes running in 9th, right there behind him. And Jackson Silby is in 27th, currently in the pits with a meatball. Very unfortunate for Jackson. Got the D2D Racing. At least 2 of the 3 drivers running are up towards the front. Could be in a little bit of conservation mode. Really not pressing too hard to get up to the front to burn up their equipment, but got
I'll be right back.
Alrighty. Here on lap 76. Good bit of green. Take a look at Owen Vance. Fuel is now the thought for the number 48. Gonna assume that team is gonna try to maintain the same pit rotation. So it's gonna be interesting. He's probably only got 3 or 4 laps left in that Toyota Camry out front. We are catching some of the lapper traffic here. As they are putting Blake Sharrow 1 lap down in that real sharp looking Hardee's number 33. Unfortunate that it's missing a front end, but I do like that that paint scheme. There goes Joey Cruz, who qualified on the pole. I believe it was Joey Cruz was our pole sitter, and he's now going a lap down as well.
It was Joey Cruz. Joey Cruz was leading it out there. As we're getting back into single file racing. Oh no! Logan Murray goes sideways!
Oh, we don't love to see that.
That is unfortunate for Logan Murray. What happened to the number 4? Danny Barnes is showing a meatball. I have a feeling Barnes may be involved.
Let us take a look here. Ruben, that is tonight. It's tonight at about 2:45 a.m. Just kidding.
It
man.
Looks like Logan just got down in there. And unfortunate for Danny Barnes. Danny Barnes got
Danny's been running
hard into the wall.
Great up front, and very unfortunate for this number 4, Logan Murray, who's been running awesome.
Look at the amount of paint that is on the back of that number 4.
Is there a lot of paint on the back of the number 4? There is quite a bit of paint. There's quite a bit of paint.
I would say.
Unfortunate break there for Danny Barnes.
That it is. And we're going to see the majority of our race leads going to pull it in, collect on this free pit stop. As most of them running pretty low on fuel.
See Owen Vance pulling her in for that pit stall. See, the overlay has reset, assuming he's getting a full tank of fuel to try to push this to the end. believe we're going to have to see at least one more pit, though. We're going to be lap 80 here soon. Once they cross the stripe again, it will be lap 80. Be 40 laps, so you're really pushing kind of a set of tires for these. I think they got plenty of fuel in the cars now, but I'm not sure on the life of the tires after 40 laps.
Got a little bit of smack talk going out there right now.
Ruben Rodas wants to know how to get into this league to win every race. I would recommend showing up on Tuesdays and putting a car into it.
So for Mel out there, Ty Carino got so many meatballs that he had to actually pull it out, put the car in the garage, and it's going to be devouring an enormous plateful. Jackson Sibley also got some meatballs. Jackson Sibley is trying to finish up his plate there and should be able to get back out on the track here.
I believe
but
some of them also have meatballs and some have just retired early with a lot of damage, that being Robbie Brogan, Aiden Koenig, Nolan Gross, Dylan Gregg, Warren Appel, Jacob Petrowski, Kyle Van Drunen, Nicholas Warner, Connor Price are all out of the race here. A lot of drivers with some sufficient
Danny
damage
Barnes is being retired.
Danny Barnes, okay.
I believe Danny Barnes is being retired.
Yes, I think he is just a couple laps ahead of some that are a few laps down. But Danny Barnes, yes, he's not turning any time. Brianna Laurent got a black flag. I don't believe that Joey Cruz is on the lead lap.
No, Joey Cruz is not on the lead lap.
But if he gets on the lead lap, he was pretty quick. I believe he qualified pole. And we are back green. Tyler Jones, Owen Vance, Isaac Bennett's up there. We're already 3 wide coming into turn 1 here. Isaac Bennett falling back. No draft help on the absolute bottom there. Getting shuffled back through the deck of cards. Back up front, it's Owen Vance, Hunter Zell, Tyler Jones is up there. We were talking earlier, he said he wanted only a little bit of damage to fix, and, well, it looks like he's got that damage just fixed.
Oh, boy. Might need to put a poll up into the chat. How many more cautions before the end of this race, huh?
Yeah, right. Yeah, at home. How many more
We've
cautions?
already had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 cautions. We've already had 8 cautions today.
How many more do you guys at home think we're gonna have? Elite Motorsports just says yes. If Callahan says 3. Expecting 3 more yellows.
Owen Vance continuing to lead out here, dominate. After he got his way through, he had to brawl his way up to the front, but once he got up front, he is holding that spot quite nicely.
Ruben, I kind of agree with you. I can sense 2 more, but 1 is going to lead into the green-white checkered. I think they'll get 1 here soon, and then they'll have one big smash and crash right at the end of the race of someone making a crazy wild move. Number 44 fan of Jeffrey Bourne. Yeah, Metal, I see what you're saying there. Nathan Swafford is up 16 positions, currently rolling around in 6th. Blaze Billing pulls her into the pits.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Who are we talking about?
I was saying Nathan Swafford's running pretty well. You had a prediction when he was pretty deep in the pack, but, I mean, he's cracked the top 10, and I don't think he's left it since he's gotten up here.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Blaze Billing.
He's in the pits right now.
Yeah, Nathan Swafford doing pretty good. Hanging out there, P6. Definitely someone to keep an eye on. Owen Wilson still got plenty of help from his teammates. Hunter Zill, Russell Windsor, and Omar Rodriguez. Matt Morrison on that team too?
Yep. And Nathan Swafford.
Oh, well then there you go. All top 5. Elite Motorsports.
The entire top 6.
Wait. Oh, 6. Yeah, Nathan's also. Yeah, I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting because you see a Ford out there.
Yeah, they're all.
A lot of them are.
You got a Chevy up there too.
Yeah. Three Toyotas, 2 Chevys, and a Ford.
Walk into a bar together.
Walking into a bar together.
You think one of them would have noticed it? Owen Vance leading us down the back chute.
Owen Vance
coming to 30 to go.
Crossing that line, we shift over to the countdown.
30 laps the distance. Had quite a sufficient amount of yellows. You can see it almost looks like yellows breed yellows. It is turning our timing ticker into what could be some sort of war banner that a soldier would wear on their chest. Kind of has that look to it.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Back, Travis Farmer here was running pretty well up into the front. Looking like a little front end damage has him off pace. I believe he was in one of the old Spinneroonies earlier.
That he was in the one that got involved with Omar. When,
yes.
Omar kind of went sideways.
Now,
Travis Farmer got a lot of damage from it.
Metal, what paint scheme does Reagan Shockley have for you on your side?
Reagan Shockley? I'm seeing an Arizona Iced Tea car.
Okay, so it must have not have loaded in right properly on ours because he's in a white and yellow Jegs car. I heard you call that earlier.
That would make sense.
And I know that he's always in the Arizona T car. And I noticed it was Jegs, and I wasn't sure if it was he was rocking a new look. Kyle Van Drunen is rooting for Keen Fry here. And currently in that number 22.
Must be a Logano fan.
I would assume
I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this.
All right. I'm glad he's got your stamp of approval. But he is,
it's a Ford, right? It is a Ford, so
yep.
You're racing a Ford, you're going to get my approval.
Right behind him there is Tyler Jones, who looks to be a Joe Gibbs fan. Isaac Bennett pulling her into the pits.
$25 to go here. Atlanta. What are we going to see coming up towards the end here? Because I want to say, I believe officially we have been green for the longest time this session.
Isn't that lovely?
It is an interesting milestone to hit.
I'm waiting for the... Oh, and they're piling up on the backstretch.
I believe they call that the broadcaster's curse.
Yeah, right? Yeah, once you talk about how it's been a nice long run at green flag racing, then it's like everyone just needs to smash their car. Don't jinx it. It's like if you live in the north and you're like, oh, it's snowing out. Everyone's like, oop, gotta jump in the ditch.
Yeah. Just so polite, nonchalant about it. Oh, you're going in the ditch.
Yep. First snowflakes in the fall. It's a good time to have a tow strap in the truck. Kyle said, not a Logano fan, we're just teammates. Owen Van still leading the way.
I will have to say out there, I have not met too many Logano fans. So, in a little side hustle that me and Fred run, we had one that was Loey Gigano.
Sponsored by Kleenex. Oh, and the yellow
and
is
the
out.
yellow comes out. Oh, no.
I'm not sure what for. Oh, no. It looks like Travis Farmer.
And Jeffrey Bourne.
Let's take a look here.
And we can see you following along on board with Travis Farmer.
09
Farmer
Buster.
Actually.
Buster. Oh, and Nick Hames was not able to avoid that one.
Could not. Oh, no. For the first one tonight, Nick Hames.
There it is. Well, we were talking about a long green flag run. Here it is.
That's right. And
Nick Hames, unfortunately, given the meatball tonight.
I told you.
It's a tough go. Tough go. Take a look here.
Being asked for point of view on the 93. The 93 looked like had a decent crash avoidance. It's right on board.
I think this is 2 weeks in a row where Reagan Shockley has parted the seas and somehow didn't get involved in something that's right in their lap.
Correct, yeah.
That was absolutely wild, looking behind that and just seeing all these cars kind of go everywhere. And Reagan just keeps her to the wood and drives right on through.
Just another day in the office.
Yep, which it is. It is good good accident avoidance by Reagan. As we are
absolutely
back under yellow for the 9th time here on lap 100.
Look at the forearms.
Oh, yeah. We only hire the best flag man.
Only the best flag. Do you think they got rid of that wasp nest finally?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think that they're very worried about Barney staying awake up in the booth, that they keep wasps under that just occasionally flare up. There are 4 meatballs currently of drivers that are still in that haven't headed back to their hauler yet. Blaze Billing has an EOL. Owen Vance, I mean, optimistic in the 48 here. This is setting up similar to how it was looking for him at Daytona.
All we hope for is doesn't have another finish like what happened at Daytona,
Yeah, luckily for him this time is it seems like the whole group behind him is all teammates 1st through 6th. So I don't think one of them, is really going to make too much of an aggressive move. Maybe the last lap for the race win, but I don't think we're going to see him bouncing off a wall, or at least hopefully not, but I guess you never know. That's also going to depend if anyone can come up and disrupt their team organization in the top 6 here. I believe we're going to go back green right around 18 laps to go.
As the pace car should be diving it in. Luckily for this pace car driver, doesn't have to worry about the water barrels.
Yeah, this isn't Phoenix. Got a Matt Morrison fan in chat. Matt Morrison's running good. Definitely in striking distance there. Surrounded by teammates. Isaac Bennett getting a black flag.
Hate to see it.
Very unfortunate. But back green here. Going to be 18 laps to go. Now, does this yellow breed another yellow? Everyone's pretty anxious. Everyone's got to try to get to the front here.
We're starting to run out of drivers. We need the yellows to calm down.
Yeah, someone needs to win this. They all can't wreck, right?
Yeah.
There's Owen Vance. I don't think he's worrying about fuel. Just got to save a little bit on them tires. So Russell Windsor has made his way up to 2nd. Matt Morrison 3rd. Hunter Zell dropped back to 4th. Omar is in 5th. We got Tyler Jones 6th. Now 5th. Kean Fry 7th. Logan Murray 8th. Aiden Stevens 9th. And Reagan Shockley, your top 10 at the moment.
We are saying that we got a late race push now. We're starting to see a lot more action out of these drivers as we're finishing it up here at Hotlanta.
Owen Vance looking real strong, but Tyler Jones looking like he might want to put some pressure on that inside lane. Doesn't seem like he can get the help that he needs, at least not yet. He's taking the shortest way around the track.
Maybe one more. Trying to utilize that bottom row as much as they can. As he's starting to creep up, he's starting to get there. Tyler Jones is putting the pressure.
Take a look at what
might need to take some nitrogen pills because the blood pressure's starting to rise as we're coming up with 13 to go, 14 to go.
Talking about blood pressure, let's take a look at Aiden Stevens, and this is what he is seeing in the pack. So you have kind of cars all around you here. Kind of every direction. You can see him weaving and swerving a little bit. You don't want to be too fast on corner entry. Got to keep an eye on your inside. Make sure you're clear on the bottom before making the move. Got Omar on his outside there. You can hear him really back out of the turn. You can't just be wide open all the way around this track.
Well, you can, but it's not going to turn out very well for you.
That is true. That's true.
Remember, you can do anything once.
So yeah, definitely a stressful position to be in. He had a great run last week at Daytona. Here he is, 12 to go, trying to figure out just how to pick apart this crowd, trying to get his way to the front here. As he's going to be... Got a lot of cars in front of him. We got the race leader here of Owen Vance, looking backwards off that car, trying to see how he's putting on the block and accepting the push here of Russell Windsor. Trying to keep that bottom lane shut right down. Wouldn't be surprised if Owen decides to dip low at some point just to put a block on the bottom. But probably not yet, as he doesn't want to give that inside lane any draft. As you can see, all of the Elite Motorsports drivers are right along the top working with each other.
Definitely interesting. It's starting to get spicy up here.
Yeah, as we've now cracked into the last 10 laps here. It's Owen Vance, Russell Windsor.
I'm talking about you. You opened up your lunchbox. You got curry in there, man. It's getting spicy up here.
Yeah, well, we're kind of hungry, so we got to eat right after the race.
They go 3 wide. Owen Wilson still holding that top lane very well.
I love that you call Owen Vance Owen Wilson.
It is Owen Vance. It is Owen Vance.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. We'll have to get a clip of everyone ripping past the camera and hearing all the big V8 engines, and instead of the vroom when they go by, just change it to Owen Wilson saying wow.
Yeah. Wow, 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 wow.
Yeah, 13 is right in second place.
Hanging out right there.
Yep. He is right where he wants to be, I bet.
Blending in quite nicely. Keenan Fry trying to help. Trying to get Tyler Jones up there, but just not able to find it.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like that bottom lane necessarily has the drive, because they don't have a lot of help down there. This Elite Motorsports pack is just owning that entire outside, and they're not letting anyone, they're not giving any of that draft to the bottom. I wouldn't be surprised if they stick to the outside for the entire remainder of this race, other than the last lap, if one of their teammates decides to try to make a move.
But yes, no, Tyler Jones still trying to make that bottom line work, trying everything he can. He is completely shut out on that top row, as all of Elite Motorsports has the top lane. We're getting ready to have 5 to go. That's when we start seeing people might start getting a little bit desperate, might get a little bit of courage. Start making moves they wouldn't normally make.
Yep. There it is. Barney's reaching over the flag stand and waving to everyone. We are 5 to go. 5 laps left. Do we expect another big one? Because here is where movers become shakers and shakers become movers, and there they go.
See it. There they go. And
Omar hard on the inside wall.
And unfortunately, Tyler Jones and Keenan Fry were all involved with that as well.
Let us go back and take a look. Ruben Goldfish was washing his Ruben Rodas was washing his goldfish.
Yeah. It's definitely a difficult thing to do.
Not wanting to show us the replay here. There we go. Trying to see what
Focused
happened.
on Tyler Jones.
Tyler Jones and that red, white, and blue 72 on the bottom there.
Trying to hold his lane, and Keenan Fry gets
like
onto the inside.
Oh, yeah, it looks like Keenan went to put it.
There's a lot of things that just happened, yeah.
Looked like Keenan wanted it to go 3 wide and didn't really have the room. Little miscommunication between drivers. Man, Omar hard into that inside wall.
Hopefully the commissioner's okay, because I got kids to feed. Let's see. Looks like he's got control of that car, so I think he's going to be okay.
He hit it pretty square on, so he might be all right. Yeah, tough break here right at the end. You can see a lot of drivers staying out, a lot of them coming in. I believe we are setting up for the green-white checkered.
Does look like it.
Yes. Owen Vance is in a great spot right now. So is Russell Windsor, Matt Morrison, Hunter Rizal, your top 2 lanes. With our 10th caution of the night. Giving the fans at home their money's worth for tuning into this broadcast, you know. It's almost like extra innings when you start getting up into the 8, 9, 10 cautions in a race. It's like extra innings in baseball.
That's right, yeah.
Take a look at the fuel. I think everyone will be okay. All of Elite seems okay. Reagan has the most fuel. Aiden Stevens on a good fuel. Tristan Haynes. Nathan Swafford. Logan Murray. Back here, Tyler Jones just coming out of the pits. So I don't think fuel is going to be much of a problem.
Just hoping that you've got enough tire.
Yeah, it's going to go a lot off of the tire wear.
So now you got to wonder, Regan and Aiden both got tires.
Yeah, if they were able to grab tires.
If they got tires, yeah, if they were able to grab some tires.
That's going to be an interesting thing, being only in the third row there. So we're going to go green this time by, coming into lap 119, and then it's white, and then it's checkered. So green, white, checkered. Once the iRacing pace car makes that hard left-hand turn coming out of turn 4, this is going to be quite an interesting finish. Owen Vance on the outside, Russell Windsor on the inside. Ruben Rodas says, as long as Windsor doesn't win, I'm cool. What happens if he does win? Are you not cool then?
Then he's hot, hot, hot.
Hot Atlanta.
It is hot Atlanta.
Maybe that's what's hot. It's Ruben Rodas.
It might be. It might be because of
Russell. If Russell Windsor wins this, Ruben Rodas is hot Atlanta. I'm deleting my YouTube and buying a shrimp boat. Alrighty. Ruben Rodas going shrimping if Russell Windsor wins his debut for Weeknight Warrior Sim Series. Owen Vance, Russell winner.
Yeah, someone better radio down to Russell and tell him, you got to get this win.
You got to win this. I want to see Ruben on a shrimp boat. Owen Vance with an amazing start here. He's been pretty dominant the second half of this race. Once he got his way to the front, he hasn't looked back yet. Hunter Rizal in second. Russell Windsor in third. And Matt Morrison. Motomom 500, watching Matt Morrison closely. Stressing right out.
Owen Wilson trying to hold it. Russell Windsor.
Aiden Stevens on the bottom there as well. He's always a driver you got to watch here as the white flag is out.
White flag is out.
Anyone's game here. Owen Vance.
They're pushing hard.
Leading the way. Hunter Rizal giving the teammate a good push. I don't know if they're teammates. And there they go.
Them.
Everyone is wrecking. Everyone's wrecking.
Goodness, who gets out?
Tristan Hayes.
Tristan Hayes with the best tires not seen on this side of the planet.
There is.
Tristan Hayes wins it. Days of Thunder played in the background. Makes it through the smoke, and he wins it. Keaton Fry comes in second. Aiden Stevens in third.
Metal. What just happened? The whole front half of the pack just Alt F4'd out of this race.
They did. I don't understand what happened there. I don't know how like you see they're wrecking behind.
Okay, yep.
And then you could just and I think they got a slight distracted. And that took out the front leaders. You can see here Aiden Stevens was trying to hold it.
And Tristan
gets down into Owen Vance.
We gotta get on here. We gotta get the nose camera going here with Tristan Haynes. Got the wreck on the right. He stays on the bottom.
They wreck in front.
And just a
holds
crazy,
that bottom line.
Just a crazy finish for Tristan Haynes, as he is the one burning it down here at Echo Park Speedway.
Gets the win at the Nick Ames 31.
What of
YouTube 185.
Yes, that was a hell of an ending for the Nick Ames 31 on YouTube 185. That was pretty freaking crazy of a finish.
We lost our shrimp boat, but we got a Tristan Hayes victory. And I'm gonna say it. I'm sorry for everyone out there. But man, do I love it when I see a Ford across that line.
Metal's a big Ford, bro. Let's see if, Aiden Stevens is going to be scored for P3. And let's see if this is going to work for us here. And it is. Look at that. So there is your finishing grid. Tristan Haynes led only the last lap, like we were talking about earlier. There's only one lap you got to lead in a race. Keen Fry, that P2. Aiden Stevens, P3. Hard Charger was Omar, up 30 positions. Owen Vance led 54 laps. Dawson Price with the fastest lap, 29.749. And Joey Cruz got on the pole, and I don't know where he ended up finishing. Looking here, one sec. Joey Cruz, 14th.
P14.
10 cautions P14. For 30 laps total, 21 green flag lead changes, 11 different leaders. We ran 121 laps here at Echo Park Speedway. That was quite a finish.
That it was. We're going to be doing a couple of interviews here. I am super excited to see what happens here. Unfortunate news for Owen Vance, 2 weeks in a row. And you gotta start talking and thinking to yourself, like, man, maybe I'm cursed. Maybe it's just not meant to be. So hoping that Owen Vance is able to shake that off, drink his worries away, and we'll see them next week. Where are we at next week?
We are at Texas next week, and
Texas Lone Star States.
We've got the race. We got the race winner waiting for us. No one else has jumped into a waiting room, so we're gonna get the race winner in the booth here.
Let's pull it in.
Tristan Haynes, it's Fred and Metal up in the booth. You got a copy on us.
I got you.
Walk us through that last lap, how the seas parted and all of a sudden you're burning it down on the front stretch.
Oh, I going from like the start of the last lap, I thought I had no chance. I don't know what position I was in, but as soon as I saw the first wreck, I'm like, I'm not letting off. I'm going. I'm driving. If I get wrecked, I wreck. But as I saw the first one wreck, then I saw a leader's wreck. I'm like, okay, I have a chance. I see open road. I'm like, oh, I have a chance here.
Yeah, that was crazy. We were obviously focused on that whole front pack, and then
I believe that there's a saying out there that says, "I'm not lifted off until I see God or a checkered flag, whichever comes first."
Yes. and it looked like everything just hit the fan all at once. Somehow, even the leaders who weren't in that pack got around. You would have been in P2, and then I think it was Aiden Stevens got collected in that as well. And then all of a sudden, it's just clean clear to Flagtown right off the front of your car, and you drove it across the line for one single lap led, but it was the most important lap led.
Yeah, I remember during this race I had up to 3 minutes of damage. So just every caution, I just went in pit road, got damage clear, and just go back out there. I just stayed in the pack, didn't want to make any unnecessary moves, and it paid off in the end.
Oh, absolutely. And before we send you down to celebrate with your team and tip the champagne bottle back, anyone you want to thank or shout out?
I just want to thank my team, Door to Door Racing, me, Jackson, and Hunter. We've done really well together. I think we've done really well these past 2 races. Just it's been very unfortunate for them. Just I'd like to thank them and keeping me with good luck.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. All right, well, congratulations. That was an incredible win for an incredible ending of that race. And sometimes you just got to be a little bit lucky on the last lap, and this is what seems like it panned out for you.
Yeah.
All right, well, hopefully we'll be interviewing you again at Texas.
Yep.
Congrats again on your win.
Right,
See you next week.
Yep, see you next week.
Could have thanked the broadcasters, but that's fine. That's okay.
All right, we'll grab Aiden Stevens here. He's ready to go.
Aiden Stevens, all right.
Aiden, it's Fred and Metal up in the booth. Welcome back.
Yeah, this one's an interesting one. I'll say that.
This is
was.
This might be the most interesting finale to a race. We've had a lot of close finishes in our history at Frozen Apex, but not a close victory, but definitely an interesting one with all hell breaking loose on the backstretch.
Yeah. And one thing I would say, I think this is the first time I've actually broadcasted a race where you were meatballed coming across the line.
Yeah, I was afraid I was going to get DQ'd and they wasn't going to score me.
Oh, that would have been crazy. I'm glad that you were able to limp it across the line there.
Yeah.
And that it didn't DQ you. That was crazy. We watched Tristan's kind of onboard camera, and we saw you had the lead for a second, and then all of a sudden just kind of disappeared down the track, and everything went well for him, but literally anybody else not so good.
Yeah.
Last wreck seemed to take out the entire front half of what was left of the pack. But walk us through your race. You were able to put it up on the podium again 2 weeks in a row.
It was definitely a long one. I was involved in 4 wrecks.
Yeah.
Like completely. First one, I slowed down and got, ran from behind, spun out. Second one, same thing happened. Third one, my brakes locked up and I ran into somebody. Somehow only about 2 minutes worth of damage. And then after that, I was just cruising, just watching everybody take themselves out at that point. Come 5 to go, I start to say, I'm going to push, go up to take it 3 wide. I almost get turned over the nose of the 5 and the 93. And to be honest, if I didn't do that, we probably would have gotten involved in the wrecks in front of us and it would have taken everybody out there. So a blessing in disguise, I'd say. And then on that last restart, it was go time. Coming to 1 to go, I am pushing, it looks like the 13. He gets up into the 6. I go low. And down the backstretch, I saw the 2 cars wrecking, and I figured normally when you see a car cross the nose of another car, you think they're going to stay up there and just slow down. No, the 48 shot down the track, which is a little unexpected. So I tried to go low to avoid it, and that didn't work, and then left the hole for the 89. I came back up, got in front of the 22. I had no idea if the car could turn or could not turn or what was going on with it. And then my teammate Blaze comes with a netcode brick wall and just junks me from there. But I still come out with a podium, which is nice.
Yeah,
all
good.
I seen on my screen was my teammate just on top of me. Then I go back and look at it, and he's 30 feet away from me and just hits me. So,
oh no!
Still brought home a podium though. I'll take it.
Good.
2 third places.
Yeah, no, good points night, but I feel bad for your crew that's got to get this car tore apart and rebuilt for Texas.
Yeah, Texas will be interesting.
Yeah, it is. Texas is
That it
always
will be.
always interesting. So,
Yeah.
all right,
So
before we send you
let
down,
you go,
go ahead, Metal.
I was gonna say before we send you off, do you have anyone you want to shout out? Give a shout to?
My teammates, even though all three of them got destroyed, one of them couldn't even make the race because his game wouldn't even update.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'll say about that much. It was a long race. A lot of things could use fixing from everybody else on these super speedways. I'll say that much.
Yeah, 10 yellows isn't like we obviously on the broadcast standpoint, we all want to see, a couple wrecks here and there. It keeps the excitement going and it helps regroup the pack, but 10 is a little bit excessive.
Yeah, and only 13 cars in the lead lap out of 39 that showed up.
39 that showed up, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, congratulations again on your second podium of the year in 2 races, and we look forward to talking with you again at Texas.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah,
See you
for
next
sure.
week,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right, that was Aiden Stevens in P3. Now we're going to grab your P2 finisher, Keen Fry. All right, Keen Fry, it's Fred and Metal up in the booth. You got a copy on us.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, walk us through your point of view of that last lap.
Well, all I really saw was up front on the high side, there was, I guess, teammates started fighting. Everybody went for the win, so I kind of I tried to avoid all the damage the best I could, and I got through most of it. At the last second, I got ran into by Blaze and Aiden, and I don't think I finished the end of the race with the front nose, but I was able to limp it across for P2, and I'm just glad I was able to start off with really strong point stays after what happened at Daytona last week.
Right.
Tell me how you feeling from last week. You were up in the front, nearly looking like you get a podium, and then ended up losing it at the end. To here, not looking like you're going to get a podium, and then they wreck out in front of you and you get a podium. Tell me what that emotional roller coaster is like.
Well, it's I try to separate my emotions from it and just look at it as, you know what, at the end of the day, it's 2 really good points days. There's no chase or anything, so it's good to give myself a little bit of a cushion in case I have an absolute stinker of a race at like a road course or something. But even barring that, there was a part of me that was disappointed I couldn't at least finish on podium at Daytona. And I was fully expecting to not even finish here at Atlanta because of how tight it is, but to come away with a podium, especially after having 5 minutes of damage at the start of this thing, was it felt like a bit of a redemption for me over the course of this race, at least.
That's good.
Yes,
And,
yes, good.
Before we send you down to celebrate a P2, anyone you want to thank or shout out?
My teammates in ECM, Reagan, Kyle, and Buster. My teammates over at my other team for other events, Foxtrot, Lumit Motorsports as well. Any friends or family who happen to join in. And I'm not sure who made the comment whenever they covered me somewhere in the middle of the race, but yes, I am somewhat of a Logano fan. Just figured I should put that out there.
We had some sort of intuition that you might have been a Logano fan.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
maybe, just maybe.
I just want you to know we do exist. We're out there somewhere.
Okay, all right. The few, the proud, the Logano fan.
The few, the proud, the Laganos.
All right. Well, congratulations on your podium,
All right.
and we'll look forward to hopefully talking to you again at Texas.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah, for sure. All right, and that is going to do it for us. What an absolute wild ending here at
Oh,
Atlanta.
it's just so many emotions. Like, man, I'm gonna need a nap after this.
We're gonna Metal. I think you deserve a nap after this one. So,
but yeah, if you guys thought that was fun, that was crazy. Next week is Texas, the Lone Star State, where you have the ultimate fanning out of turn 1 and 2, leading into the tight turns of 3 and 4.
yep.
So we will definitely be broadcasting that next week.
Yep, and don't forget, tomorrow we have the kickoff for the points season for Superstar ARCA East. We're going to be taking on Daytona again, as all the leagues seem to start at the same time and everyone starts at Daytona. So we're heading back to a drafting track at Daytona. We got their duels out of the way 2 weeks ago, if you all remember. So hope to see y'all here. That's going to be at 8:15 p.m. Eastern kickoff for Superstar ARCA East right here on Frozen Apex TV. We hope to see you guys later. And if we don't see you tomorrow, we hope to see you next week at Texas. So y'all have a great night. Thanks for tuning in. Please like the video, subscribe, and we'll catch y'all on the next one.